Hey, how's it going? Back with another video for another question that I was asked. This one we're going to be going over BCAAs, so Branch Chain Amino Acids. What they are, what they do, whether they're worth it, all that good kind of shit. Now, to answer the upfront question straight away, so if you just want a point blank answer and that's it, are they worth the money? In my personal opinion, no they're not. Not in the slightest way. I think they are overpriced as fuck for what they are, and I think there's much better ways to go about it if you're on a budget. In saying that, if you want to know a little bit more about my reasoning for that, and I guess like the information behind it, keep watching. If not, there's your answer. Have a good one. Check on the next video. But as far as getting into what they actually are and what they do and all that goodness, pretty much branch chain amino acids are just amino acids. Three main amino acids that your body uses to actually build tissue. So that's leucine, isoleucine, and valine. If you don't know what they are, doesn't really fucking matter that much, to be honest with you, because honestly, it's the list of different amino acids is huge. Although those three are primarily related to building muscle, realistically, they've got enough, like there's enough of them inside of, whole food sources that you're pretty much never gonna be deficient in those things. Okay, I've never heard of any specific, like even high-end bodybuilder sort of freaking out because they didn't have enough, isoleucine in this meal, or, enough valine, that sort of stuff. It's not that big of an issue. Realistically, one of the main reasons I feel that they are so overpriced and they're not worth the money is because if you are getting enough protein in your diet, realistically the whole point of BCAAs is null and void. Okay, they are there so that you get enough of the muscle building proteins, but if you're getting enough protein overall from whole food sources, you're going to have enough of those branch chain amino acids in your bloodstream anyway. Okay, the whole marketing point behind branch chain amino acids is the fact that it gives the ability to have these three amino acids in your system throughout the day, and your body's never searching for them. It's never, I guess, like hungry for leucine, isoleucine, and valine. It's always got an abundance of it in your system. But again, studies have shown that macronutrient timing and all that sort of stuff really isn't that important, as long as you do have enough in your system over, an extended period of time. So again, if you're getting enough protein throughout your day in total, realistically, branch chain amino acids are doing sweet fuck all. Okay? Now, in saying that, if you are someone who is on a diet, so if you're, say, getting ready for a contest or a show, in that sense, they can prove beneficial. And by that I mean, if you're restricting your calories to the point where you're running out of, like, I guess, macronutrients to play with, and you're not able to eat enough whole food sources to get a lot of protein, sort of thing, branch chain amino acids can at least make sure that you are covering enough of those three. Okay, so if you're eating at maintenance calories or in a surplus, most people aren't going to have an issue with being deficient in those. But if you are restricting your calories and in a severe calorie deficit, then there is the possibility that you could be deficient in those macronutrients if you're not planning out your diet properly. Okay, hope that makes sense. Another benefit to them, and the main reason that I personally used BCAAs in the past, was simply because it got me to drink more water. Okay, now water is one of the three main important things when it comes to building muscle and being healthy in general. To build muscle, you need sleep, you need protein, you need water, and you need the actual stress and stimulus on the muscle. So for me personally, BCAAs, they taste great most of the time, so you add that into your a shaker of water, and you drink that whole shaker of water pretty damn quick, and you'll want to go back for more because it tastes good. Okay, and me personally, I would use that sort of like a substitute for like soft drink. Okay, now another thing you need to keep in mind with branch chain amino acids, which a lot of people overlook, is the fact that in basic terms they really are just another form of protein powder, and because of that they do have calories in them. Okay, a lot of people always go on about how BCAAs don't break a fast, or BCAAs are calorie free pretty much. And although yes they are sugar free, they are not calorie free. Okay, they are technically a protein, and you do have to account for that in your daily macro, allowance sort of thing. So if you you can literally drink enough BCAAs to the point where you're putting yourself into a surplus, and you will gain weight. It's not super easy to do that because there's not a whole lot of calories in it, but it's something to be aware of. Okay, now me personally, I stopped using BCAAs probably about 4, 5, 6, 7 months ago, kind of thing. I rarely used them before then anyway, but the main reason was just because I couldn't find the value there. Okay, personally, I would rather go and just get some sugar-free squash or sugar-free cordial and add that to my water so that it tastes nice and I want to drink more of it, or just drink plain water on its own, than go and spend so much money on a product that realistically is going to do sweet fuck all for actually helping me progress and helping with my body composition and all that sort of stuff. I would much rather put that money into other more important supplements like creatine, multivitamins, stuff like that, or food, or just other more important things. I would not recommend it to anyone who is in any way on a budget. It's by no means one of the more important things, and realistically, supplements in general are not that important. They are so overhyped and people put so much fucking emphasis on they are needed. But realistically, a supplement is never needed in your diet. It is there to supplement for something else. Okay? And there's only a few that I would ever recommend, everyone sort of take, being a multivitamin and a greens. Okay? And that's simply because the majority of people don't get enough through their diet. Now, I think that pretty much, to be honest, wraps this up. There's not a whole lot to really cover on the topic. Like I said, it's pretty much an expensive ass way to flavor your water. If you are in a severe calorie deficit, they can help you retain onto, some of your muscle and all that sort of stuff. But if you are eating at maintenance or in a surplus, realistically, all you're doing is, getting a really expensive scoop of protein powder. Like I said, guys, as on all my videos, if you do have any questions you want answered directly, let me know down below in the comments or on Instagram, and I'll be more than happy to make a video going over them. Thanks for watching, guys. Like this one, comment, subscribe, do all that fucking good shit. And yeah, have a good one. Thanks for watching.